Hey rock fans, let's play another agate guessing game. In this round, we're going to take these 5 rocks that I found out in West Texas at the Coconut 06 Ranch. We're going to guess what's inside of them and then cut them open. See how close we are. We will begin with this one, which doesn't look like much on this side, but there you can see it's an agate and it might have a little bit of banding in there. Some color perhaps. This one's a little tricky. My guess is that this one will have, 2 or 3 different colors in it and a small amount of banding at the edge. Well, now that it's been cut, how did I do? I guessed 2 to 3 colors and a small amount of banding. Okay, there is a tiny amount of banding, but 2 to 3 colors, that's a stretch. I'd say I blew it on this one. That is more like black and white, which I don't really consider colors. I know. One is the absence of all colors and one is the combination of all colors. But you know what I mean. It's not red, blue, yellow, anything like that. So I guess for this one, maybe half right. Now, how about this one? It's very small. It's dark. It's clearly an agate nodule. Will it have anything interesting in it? Now, here you can sort of see it. It's lighter and then darker with some sort of pattern right in there. So my guess for this one is it'll be a beautiful shade of blue and it will have some banding in it. My guess for this one was that it was going to be a beautiful shade of blue and have a little banding in it. How did I do? Ooh. Well, it's beautiful blue. That is no doubt. The banding, okay, there's some sort of banding in there. It's not great banding, but there's banding in there. However, I have to defend my beautiful blue prediction because I think this is stunning. Next up is this little guy here. This one I believe is going to be a mossy agate. You see it's got the botryoidal bumps there. But you can also see it looks a little mossy over here, right? You see that? So my guess is this one will be one of those brown, mossy West Texas agates, but I'm gonna say with a little bit of banding on this end here. For some reason, I guessed that this one would be mossy brown, which makes sense, but then I said it would have banding, and maybe because I saw those bots. Well, how did I do? It's sort of a mossy brown, I suppose. Kinda, sort of. Not really what I was expecting. And no real banding. So I don't think I did so well with this one. Now this one looks like it's going to be pretty easy to predict. Check it out. Here you can see it will have quartz and chalcedony and what looks like some very fine banding at the edge. Here's another window. Oh sure, this one will be very easy to guess because we can pretty much see what it's going to look like. I feel like I'm cheating with this one. So just imagine what we're seeing here, only much smoother and prettier. Here's another one of those easy ones. I said it was probably going to be quartzy with some chalcedony and banding, but heck, all that can be seen on the outside, right? How did I do? I see quartz, I see chalcedony, I see banding. Nailed it. But again, that was pretty obvious. And finally, this dark one. Now, these dark ones are the hard ones to predict because you just never know. Sometimes they're plain. Other times they are a beautiful shade of blue, and many times multiple shades of blue. This one I see no signs of color or banding on the outside. So I am going to guess, and this is strictly a guess, this will have 2 shades of blue and some banding. For this last one, I predicted it would have 2 shades of blue and banding. That's a pretty common description of these small, dark West Texas agates, so it's a safe bet. Did I get this one right? Wasn't that safe of a bet, was it? Okay, well, if you really use your imagination, you can see sort of 2 shades of, I guess it's blue, but really it's not. And then the banding, not really. Okay, I think I got this one just about completely wrong. Thank you all so much for playing along with me, this agate guessing game. Yeah, I got a couple close and I blew it on a couple others. Hope you did better if you're playing from home. And don't worry, you'll see these again one day, because what I do with these cut rocks is I eventually turn them into tumbling videos. Some of these should be really beautiful when they get all tumbled and polished. That's for another day. Once again, thanks for watching.